Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another video. I'm here again with you with another fantastic recipe for you to make and try and enjoy with your family. So let's see what we need and how we're going to make it. Come join me. I've got all the ingredients here ready, what we're going to need. So I've got some cod fillets, just under a kilo, about 800 grams of cod. You can either use haddock or plaice, whichever you prefer, but we're using cod for today. And got the few masalas, some onion, plain flour, as you can see, a few bits, got a bit of veggies, the frozen, not fresh, to do the job, and we've got the potatoes for the mash. So the first thing we need to do is chop, peel and boil the mash to get going. So that's the few of the ingredients that we need, and the rest we'll see any top-ups on the way. So let's do this. So now we need to peel and chop these up. So I'm not going to bore you, so we're just going to do it with a click of a finger. Potatoes are peeled, now I just need to dice them up and get them on the boil to cook them up for the mashed potato. So let's chop them up. Potatoes are ready, chopped, peeled and chopped, ready to be boiled. My kettle's ready, so I'm going to add the water and get these boiling for about 20 minutes till they're nice and soft. And I've actually got a few potatoes left over, you never know, watch this space. So we're going to get the water in this and get it boiling. You need to put enough water in it to cover all the potatoes. I'm going to go with the whole thing. I've added the salt, so now we're going to leave it to simmer for about 15-20 minutes until it comes back to the boil, and keep checking on the potatoes till they're nice and soft. And let's get on to the next step. So we're now going to cook the fish. I've got the pan on, gas on. We need a pint of milk, so hopefully 4 of these I reckon is about a pint. Let's see how it goes. In goes the first one. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 1. 2. 3. In goes the 4th one. Hopefully that's a litre in there. And we're going to be adding 1 chopped onion, some bay leaves, 1 garlic and a few peppercorns in there for a bit of flavouring. I'm going to let this simmer up, and then we're going to add the fish into it. So let it simmer for a few minutes to bring it to the boil. Our milk has now come to a boil, so we're going to switch this off and let it just relax for 10 minutes, simmer, so all the flavours can get in the milk. And then after that we're going to add the fish to it and then cook it for a further few more minutes with the fish. But at the moment we're just going to let the milk cool down and let all the flavours of the onion and the bay leaf and the peppercorns just get infused with the milk. You get me? We shall have a check on the potatoes. They're boiling away. Oh, steamed up the whole kitchen. Just going to give it a little stir. Yeah, they've still got a few more minutes yet, so we're going to let them cook for a further 5-10 minutes yet. The milk's now been cooling down for about 5-10 minutes, so we're now just going to add the fish and put the gas on low again and let it cook until it's nice and flaky. Just need to gently place it, so we need to cook it until it's nice and flaky. Hopefully it won't take long because it's fresh, soft fish. We're just going to let it simmer away for a few more minutes and keep checking. We need the fish to be flaky. I'm now going to drain the potatoes out and mash them up with some milk and butter. We're now going to season the mashed potato First, we're going to add some butter. I've got about 60 grams of butter. In it goes. We're going to add 4 or 5 teaspoons of milk. And salt and pepper to taste. We're not going to add too much because they've already been salted already. In goes some pepper. We haven't got the masher, but we're going to try using this. I found the potato masher. The kitchen head chef came and showed me where it was, so our mashed potato is now ready for the fish pie. And now what we need to do, our fish is also ready, so we need to take out the fish and put it on the side, and then use the rest of the milk without all the bits and anything. We are going to go to sieve that as well. So now what we need to do is take out the fish. So I managed to get all my fish out, so now we're just going to break it down a little bit, not too much. Just into like slightly bite-sized pieces. Any big chunks, get them a bit smaller. As you can see, just flaking away. Those chunks. Now on to the next step. I've put my pot on the gas. It's the only one I could find. It's a bit big, but hopefully it will be easy for us to assemble into that. And into that, I'm going to add some butter. About 90 grams of butter there. I'm going to gently soften it up. Our butter is melted in there, and now we just add 2 spoons of flour. Any plain flour will do. So add that into it and whisk it, keep whisking into it till it starts bubbling up. So just 2 spoons. And don't forget to keep whisking, otherwise it will all turn into lumpy. So we need it like into a little paste. This will help to thicken up the sauce. But we will be treating and adding a bit of parsley sauce to it to help with the sauce. Our butter is now ready, so now we're going to add the fish into it and then add the milk that we drained from the fish. So we're just going to add the fish into it, and remember not to stir this until before you put the milk in, otherwise it's just going to break up and it's all going to turn into mush. So we need it into chunks. So add the fish into it, just place it around gently in the pot. And this is the milk that we used to cook the fish in, which is all going to go into there as well. I'm going to put the gas back on and let it all just come together. We're just going to let it simmer for a few minutes until the sauce starts to thicken up with the flour and the butter. And now we're going to add a bit of veg to it. There's not too much, a few broccoli, some carrots in there, cauliflower. So add a few of these to it for a bit of colour. And now for the cheap part. I'm not putting no fresh parsley. I've got a bit of parsley sauce here. It's the other way around, so no promos. So I'm just add a little bit of this to it. And that's the secret. And hopefully it'll turn into nice parsley sauce, not too thick. Just going to let that simmer away for a couple of minutes and show you on the next step. Alhamdulillah, our mixture is now ready. As you can see, it's slightly thickened up as well. So we're just going to let it cool for a minute or two. Quick tea break, and then we're going to start assembling the fish pie. And the taste, amazing. Only if I could tell you through the camera, but about the taste test, fantastic. We're just going to lightly butter the dish. So we don't get no stickiness on it. I think I might have to get my hands dirty a little bit. We're now going to put the fish pie mix into the fish pie. Give it a little shake, even it all out, and hopefully we've still got enough space to put the mashed potato on top, so I'm going to get the mash going now. I'm now going to put the mashed potato into the piping bag. I've got myself a piping bag here, so I'm going to empty all the mash into that and then onto the pie. Just make sure to clean your pan. You can't let any go to waste. I've got my mashed potato ready in the piping bag, so let's see how it goes. I'm not going to lie to you, I've never done this before, so it's a first time. Wish me luck. Okay. Alhamdulillah, the final product. The mashed potato has been piped onto the fish pie. As you can see, the decorations. It's actually my first time using a piping bag, but I reckon I've done a good job. What do you reckon? Comment down below and let me know. Now we're just going to give you a final touch of a bit of cheese and some breadcrumbs, just to get that little crunch and the colour going. And then Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. I've got 2 pieces of white bread. I've left them myself for a little bit, air them up, so it's got a bit hard. Just whisk them up in the food processor. I'm gonna little bit of sprinkle on top, not too much, This is just to give you a bit of texture once it's cooked, a bit of a crunch on the pie. Don't worry about the mess. And that one's for good luck. And our pie is ready to go into the oven. Mashallah, mashallah. Comment down below how it's looking. I will show you the final once it's come out of the oven. Dish number 2. Potato dauphinoise, I think they're called. We've got our potatoes here, boiled, ready. I'm just going to layer them into the pan with some cheese sauce. Let me show you how it's done. I might just put one layer of the potatoes on the dish, and now I'm going to add the cheese sauce over and then put a few more layers on top to make sure all the potatoes are nicely coated with the cream sauce. Another cheat there. We've got some ready-made cheese sauce here, simple as milk, add the sauce, and jobs are good. And bit of seasoning, salt and pepper, you can't go wrong. I'm just going to season the potatoes with a bit of salt and pepper. And now we're going to add the sauce to it. Ay, mashallah, mashallah. The cheese sauce is on there, and now we're just going to layer it up with a few of these last potatoes. Oops, we've lost one to the cause. Dazzle of salt and pepper on top. And now we're going to put the remainder of our red Leicester on top. Alhamdulillah, fish pie and potato dauphinoise are ready to go into the oven. We put the oven on to about 180 degrees, gas mark 4, and we're going to cook it for about 45 minutes or until the top goes golden brown. Alhamdulillah. I reckon our fish pie is nicely done, sizzling away. Just to take it out before it burns. Our creamy potatoes are nice and ready, crisp, mashallah. Nice crunch on them going. We're just waiting for the fish pie to get ready. It's almost done in the last few seconds, and I will show you in a sec and then plate it up. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, mashallah. Fish pie is ready, looking scrumptious. Nice crisp on it to go with the cheesy potatoes. Now we just need to plate it all up and give you a taste. A few garden peas to go with it. Alhamdulillah, the fish pie, cheese and potatoes are ready. We're going to serve it on the table. And we've not got one taster, we've got 2 tasters today. So one, definitely we're going to get a verdict. The second one is a bit picky with this kind of food, so we see how it goes. But we're going to plate it up all on the table and show you what it looks like. Mashallah, fish pie is ready. Cheese and potato. Bit of veggie to balance all that cheese out. And now I'm just going to serve it on the plate and see what it's like. few peas to go with it. And we're going to top it up with a lemon, just for a bit of decoration. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, dastarhan te beh gaya. The judge though, either side, innit? So we're going to get a verdict off them. But for now, it doesn't look as clean as it was on the plate, but alhamdulillah, going to get a first bite for you. And the rest is all mine. Nice bite there for you. Little sprinkle of lemon on it. Oh yeah.
The funny smell of these nice.
Oh, the extra touch of lemon, definitely. Anji Dada, how was the food?
It was very nice, especially the fish pie. It was very nice. You get in there now, funny.
Do you reckon I passed, yeah?
Yeah, keep it open, yeah.
MashaAllah, alhamdulillah, that's it. I'm happy with that one. Got a good review there. We've got one pass from one side, and now the other side, we see what happens in it. What do you reckon, folks? Out of 10? What's the rating out of 10? 10. 10.
No, the customer is very nice. Well, say, yeah.
10 out of 10 from that side, and a thumbs up from this side. Can you see the smile? We're just going to finish off eating, and let me see you on the next one.
It was very nice.
You wanted the face, you killed it.
Kill the customer. You can tell by the plate.
Alhamdulillah, another successful recipe. Your boy's almost getting qualified now. And that's all for today's video. Just follow the recipe and make it for yourself, for your family, feed everybody, and hope you enjoy the fish pie especially in this weather. And I'm going to see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget. Peace. 110.